Hi, I'm Vicki Mitchell, Director of Men's and Women's Cross Country and Track and Field.
And I am Todd Woodslavin, the Associate Head Coach of the Men's Cross Country team.
Coaches, thanks for joining us here today. Vicki, first with the women's team, can you give us a bit of an overview of the season thus far as we're heading into the postseason here?
Yes, we've had 5 meets under our belt so far. Each one's been another stepping stone for us. Some good, consistent training each week. And the women seem to be showing a nice progression of their workouts, their fitness levels, and really getting geared up towards the MAC championships.
Todd, similar question. Can you speak to your preparation thus far over the first 5 meets of the season as we head into the postseason?
Sure. The home meet here ended up going pretty well. It would have been nice to beat Pitt, but we'll get them next year. Then we went to New York City at the Iona Mead Champions, had a real strong race there, put ourselves on the map regionally, and then went and had an incredible race at the Paul Short Invite, where we finished 7th, only 20 points behind Georgetown, and really moved us up the ladder to the point where we're now ranked 11th in the Northeast region. I had a bit of an off race at Princeton. We rested our top athlete. Hopefully get back healthy leading up into the MAC championships coming up.
Can you elaborate a bit on your preparation and your strategy in the 2-week period between Princeton and the MAC championships, and how you prepare for that MAC championship?
Sure. What we're going to do with training over the next week here is we'll increase the intensity a little bit. We'll also lower the volume, but we always have one quality workout here that gets the guys excited, prepared for the conference meet, knowing that they're going to go in and crush it there.
Vicki, similar question for you. During the last 2 weeks here between regular season and postseason, talk about what you do with your team to prepare them.
Well, very similar with what Todd does with the men. We're going to be upping the intensity a bit. We don't crank out a ton of volume. However, another main goal that we have over that 2-week period is just keeping the athletes healthy or getting them healthy. This is that time of year that a lot of them are fighting little bugs, so we want to get them healthy. And we too have kind of that key workout to go to about a week out that gets them excited, gets them fired up, and feeling confident heading into the championships.
Todd, a year ago you finished in 5th, just 1 point out of 4th place. Does that give you some motivation for the 2014 championship?
Certainly. Last year we had the individual conference champion in Zach Ahart, so we graduated him, but he's the only senior that we graduated. This year we have no seniors on the roster, so you know that the program is only going to continue to grow here. We're looking towards next year being our big year. We know we can go out and win it. This year, Eastern Michigan will go in as the favorite to win. But after that, Akron, Central Michigan, us, and Ohio University are right there, and we'll probably be fighting it out for the number 2 spot. The goal here is to be top 3, knowing that next year we're really going to take a shot at winning the conference championship.
Coach Mitchell, your 7th the last 2 years, it was an improvement from the years prior. What are your expectations as we enter this championship?
You know, originally we set out to look at being a top 5 team, and we've had a couple of setbacks with injury to our number 1 runner who hasn't been competing this year, but the rest of the women are stepping up and they're showing continual improvements. Expectation, of course, at the bare minimum is to equal what we've done before. We've been on that cusp of a breakthrough year. Very similar to the men, we have 4 freshmen running in our top 5, right? There's 4 sophomores in our top 5, which is really boding well for next year, and kind of looking this as a couple seniors that are in there, making it a big end for them, and those sophomores just taking in this experience, continuing to build and leading the team to a higher level.
You haven't competed at Central Michigan in several years, but are there any courses that you ran on this season that are comparable?
I would say in terms of the flow of the course, the Paul Short Invitational at Lehigh it's a lightly rolling course. Central Michigan is a golf course, so the footing will be quite good unless there's a lot of rain. So we've had several courses that have been rolling, and I think that really prepares us for what to expect at Central.
And finally, for both of you, who do you expect to lead the way for your respective teams?
This year, Cameron Bruce has been our number 1 runner throughout most of this season. He was dealing with a bit of a foot issue over the last week, so we We backed him down a little bit. He should be ready to roll for the conference meet. After him, we have a very strong pack of from 2 to 5. And as long as everybody nails it like we did 2 weeks ago, we should be ready to roll for the conference meet. And the guys know that they can compete at the highest level against the best teams in the conference. And I would expect us to have multiple all-conference athletes this week.
And for the women, Corinne Burchard has been leading the way each competition for us. In comparison to where she was a year ago, she's averaging a minute faster on each course. So it's really phenomenal what she has shown. And after that, like our men, we have a tight pack between 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And those girls have been switching positions. The big thing for us is just having that pack as tight together to Corinne as we can, and that's what's going to help them place higher than we have in the previous years. But they're excited. They know what they need to do, and they're really looking forward to the conference championships.
Great. Thanks, coaches, and best of luck.
Thank you.